So my name is Zaibun-nisa Baig and I am a Scrum Master now. And I studied as a business analyst in the BA/product owner stream when I was here. I've now been with my client for about just under 2 years. I actually was doing videography, photography, and editing for a while. So I was doing a lot of Premiere Pro, Photoshop. So I sort of was bouncing around trying to figure out where I belong in a sense, career-wise. But I've always been a very project manager, organizational type person. So obviously when I found my way into Sparta, going into the BA stream really made sense for me and sort of got me where I am now. Actually, I was meeting up with an old friend and she had done Sparta herself before. And she was telling me about it and I was like, it sounds crazy, a crazy experience. But where I was in my life, I was really eager to just try whatever it was while I was young and just get as far as I could with it. And so I was like, okay, let me try this. I needed someone to have my back and push me and be like, this is what you need to do. We're going to teach you how to do it, grade you on it, and then eventually you'll get there. And through that process, I feel like I've gotten there and I feel very equipped for my role now, actually. Everything that you could take from it was so much value for you to take into the workplace that you're solid in that sense, that you could just, you know that you've got this. You could enter into a really corporate, crazy environment and you would make it through. Not only did they work on the training and the material that they were giving you, maybe how they were doing it, but alongside that, they were working on the networking and the building and growing of networks. So, right, we're going to have you doing all this stuff training wise. Maybe we want you to pass this exam, we want you to do this and know the basis of this. But alongside that, they were doing things like they were inviting people from client bases in and we got to meet them face to face. And I was like, you don't get that anywhere. So that was really good. And it was like, okay, we're going to tell you how to speak to clients and then we're going to give you the opportunity. That really came through for every single individual in that class. We all know how to speak to the clients, the accounts team. I progressed really quickly because of all of that experience, I do feel like. For all the training that I've done, it got me to this point where I'm solid now. I can do an interview and get the job. Starting as a business analyst, you come in and you're just a support system to the developers and I guess the business. So the business come in and they're like, oh, hi, I really want to do this, or we've really been realizing this is a pain point, this needs to be developed. Whatever the project is, it could be, all right, we're improving something or we're rebuilding something, sorry. So you would come in and you'd work with them to be like, okay, this is what we want to achieve with the project. Then you go in and you sort of understand all the details, blah, blah, blah. That was what I was doing. And from seeing that from me and the way that I work and my delivery, they basically considered me when they had job offers open. So then there was a department that was open offering a role for a Scrum Master. And to be honest, that is literally what a Scrum Master does. They are required to run daily stand-ups, run a development team, and manage a backlog and get things done and sign off with the business. So where I was doing that already, proven, they basically just said, we'd like to offer you another role, doing something a bit different to what you do, but we have every bit of confidence that you can do it. So I basically went over, heard about it, interviewed, and they liked me, and then they basically pinched me from one team to another. So now I went from being a business analyst to now a Scrum Master. I like to organize things, I like to manage people, I like to get things done. I guess I was dying for an opportunity in my life to establish myself as something through that and get, I guess, reap the benefits in many different ways, when I say that, of being that way. And I now feel like I am where I belong because of all of those reasons, really. Pairing with me being quite creative and techie in a sense as well. And I will say to every single person that has the opportunity to apply for Sparta, to do it, because you don't know where it's going to take you. The payout in the end is guaranteed and it's worth it.